take a look at where we are. We have created a luminosity layer, and this layer will be working on that next, and we're going to be doing a couple of things, but before we go to the work we're going to be doing on this loom later, I wanted to go through some of the masks that I like to prepare about this stage in the process, so that I have them if I need them. And so we're going to put loom back where it belongs. I'm going to open up my layer that we're currently working on, and we already have a luminosity mask, we have a star mask, we have a nebula mask. What we don't have are any of the color masks. So I'm going to go up to script, and I'm going to go down to utilities, and I'm going to go down here to color mask. And the first thing I'm going to do, so I don't forget, is go down here and run this number up to 3. I've tried 4, I've tried 2, 3 works in almost every case. And the target image that we're going to be using is this image right here. If you want to use another image, this is where you change it. So I want to pull out any reds if there's any in here at all. So I'm going to click on red and OK. And it's going to build a red luminosity mask. So this is the mask it created, and as you can see, there is red, and you can see where it is. It's in this dark area here and here. It's over in here, and it's around that green nebula. So we do have some red. We can take this now and we'll change the name to red mask, and we'll put all my color mask right next to my loom, star, and my nebula mask. Then I'm going to go back up to script, down to utilities, and down to color mask, and I'm going to pull up green. First thing I want to do is move this up to 3. We have identified the right image. I'm not changing anything here. I'm just going to apply this mask. Need to hit OK. We'll wait for this mask. Now, keep in mind that I'm making these masks on an image that's still linear. So these masks are still linear. And this is the green mask, and we're going to give it a new name, green mask. We can go ahead and stretch it. We know we're going to see a lot of green, and there is the green mask. So we're going to put that over here. And we're going to also go up to script, utilities, color mask, and we're going to go over to blue, and we're going to run this up to 3. We're going to click OK. OK, and I'm going to guess that this is going to have a lot of stars in it, and it does. And so we have a blue mask. We're going to rename it. And we're going to set this over here. I don't know whether I'll be using either or any of these masks, but I want them if I need them. I'm going to go back up to script, utilities, color mask, cyan, run this up to 3. It's done its thing. Let's take a look at it. Okay, we got a lot of cyan in the green. We're going to click on cyan mask, and we're going to head over here. Then we're going to do the last two: script, utilities, color mask, magenta, 1, 2, 3, and let it do it. It's about done. Okay, we'll create that mask, and this is our magenta. And then we have our yellow mask. Then we're going to do our game mask, and we are finished making our mask. Obviously there is the range mask and the star mask, but I think I get everything pretty much covered with this series of masks. I'll venture into the range mask later on. Okay, we've got script, utilities, color mask, yellow. Run this up to 3. Process. Okay, and this is our yellow mask. And these are handy when you want to affect any one of these colors that you see in your image once it's been we've adjusted it for the green. You'll see that in a minute. There's one other mask that I want to show you how to use, but I don't think we'll have any need for it in this image, but it's a handy mask to know how to use. And in order to run that, you'd go to script, and you'd go down to utilities, and I think I've already lost it. I'm going to have to reinstall it too. It's not under render, is it? Nope. This is called the game mask. So in order to download the game mask, the last PixInsight update removed those scripts, and that happens. For that reason, you want to make sure you save your downloaded scripts to directory so you don't have to look for them again. I'm going to go over to my browser, and we're going to go up to this website again. This is the skypixels.at/PixInsight_scripts #HTML #autocolor, and we are going to download several scripts while we're here. This is the games script that we want to download. This is a super mask generating script by, again, Hartmut Bornemann. We also need to download PSF image. We need those two. By now, I'm pretty sure that if you've followed me along, you've downloaded the autocolor script. But this is a good website to bookmark, because there are some other scripts I'm just not familiar with them that may have some terrific processes that I would like to know how to use. I'm just they have not been brought to my attention, and I'm unaware of how to use them. So, but I am aware of the game, and I'm going to download the game software, and here it is at the top of the page. And so that's the manual, and let's see, I think this is PSI image. Download this one. Make sure you download that one, and download this one, autocolor, Saw game, and download this one, game. I'm going to download this again, and I'm going to put this in my Astro 2 software under Hartman Borman. Actually, I already have the game script downloaded, so it's kind of pointless for me to do it again. I'll go ahead and download it. Maybe it's been updated. Then we've got to add it, and the way we're going to add it, you're going to, after you unzip it, then you want to go to script, down here to feature scripts, click on that. Here are the scripts that I have loaded, and I can see that under utilities the game script is not there, and that's where it should be. So I'm going to add, and I've got to find the directory where I have it, Hartman Borman, and we want the game script, so it's there. We're going to load this. 3 additional scripts have been found. We're going to click OK. We're going to regenerate and close it out. Oh, done is all you need. So now I should have the game script loaded. I'm going to go to script, utilities, and then game. And I'm going to go ahead and apply an auto stretch to it and expand the window. So 1 second. Now there's 2 ways that you can do this. You can do an ellipses, or you can do a multi-point. If you do an ellipses, then just click add, and you'll get this little box. And let's just say that this part of the image you want to manipulate in some way. Well, just take this and make a mask around it. You can make it as tight as you want by just pulling these anchor points in. And then when you're done, you can elect if you want a sharp edge, if you want a kind of a gradient edge. That's what I typically use. Click OK. And there's my mask. Now there is another option. We're going to go to script, we're going to go to utilities and game. We're going to expand the screen, and we're going to click on auto stretch. I don't use I haven't, well, I have too. I haven't used this much, but let's suppose you wanted to add a multi-point, and then you put your, say, put 2 points up. Then say I wanted to cover this part of the and it just lets you kind of manipulate the mask. To areas that you specifically want to make some adjustments to. I've got too many little anchor points going on, but you get the picture. And then when you click OK, this really just allows you to draw your mask. Incidentally, if I would have put gradient, this would have been a smoother transition other than this sharp transition. I can't see any reason why I would want that kind of a mask. The shape, not so much. The shape I understand, but the sharp edges. Okay, and that's how you create the game mask. So now we have some masks created that we may or may not use. They're in the linear stage, and the reason why I like to create my mask in the linear stage is I will only apply these later after I've stretched the image. And as you can see, for example, the red mask is it's been stretched by this automatic stretch feature, and I don't like the way it does it. I want to do the stretch myself by using the histogram transformation function. So when I stretch it, it might not quite look this stretched. So the reason for my wanting to do I want to do my own stretches on the mask as I see a need to apply them, and only to those I want to apply. So if I decide to use these masks, I will run them through the histogram transformation. Other than that, I have them created and for use, and that was the whole point of this video. When we come back, we're going to look at running deconvolution on our luminosity layer, and we're going to be preparing this luminosity to be later fitted to our color image, and then we'll be close to well, we won't be close to finishing because we've yet to stretch our image and get it prepared. We have a lot of things to do to that yet. So with that being said, I will catch you on the next video, and have a great afternoon, evening, or morning, wherever you are.